very similar. We're not getting into anything new. We're looking at our accounts payable, subsidiary ledgers, which is just like accounts receivable. You have the name of the company that we're buying from, and we have the terms that they have agreed with us for. So you'll be given those. You know, they'll say, we're going to give you 210 at 30 or whatever. You will have your terms, and this just has to start with a balance, and then there's your invoice. You show your invoice, what the date of the invoice is, where you got your information, purchases journal, page 1, and the amount. And we're going to keep up with what we owe this vendor. Okay? Everybody following okay? It's the same thing. We're just doing it for another journal. And thank goodness these are the only two journals, the sales and the purchases, that have subsidiary ledgers, because you've got your subsidiary accounts receivable, right, and your subsidiary accounts payable, where we keep up with everybody. All right. Every day we post to it, right? Remember? As you're going through doing your transactions every day, you're going to post to your each account, right? Every day, put the check mark in there and be sure you post to it. Okay. Daily we post it. All right. At the end of the month, again, we post the totals to our big accounts in the ledger. All right. Same thing. Totals go to the control accounts, and we put the number under to show we posted the total. Okay. This is not new, right? Just help you get a little more practice doing the same thing we did this chapter. All right. You will notice that this is just to give us a, we won't look at this until that's not showing that. That is wrong. This is supposed to post it from page 1 of the not cash payments journal, but purchases journal. Alright. We allow them to return, so guess where the returns and allowances go? Where do we put which journal do we use for returns and allowances? General journal, right, because it doesn't fit anywhere else, so you're going to know all your returns and allowances. Either way, sales or purchases, is going to go in the general ledger. Alright. And again, we would ask for credit or whatever. They would give us credit. We would just, right, put it in our returns and allowances account. Purchases, returns, and allowances, which is going to reduce our total purchases on our statement. All right. And again, on the accounts, when we do get a return or allowance on the accounts payable, it's going to reduce our control account. So we have to post it to the control account and to that person's subsidiary account. All right. Good deal. Then what's the schedule? Schedule of accounts payable is going to be?
Same thing as before, only add up.
Right. Schedule means what in accounting? List. So the word schedule is a list. So we do a list or schedule of our accounts payable. Add them up. Be sure they match with our accounts payable general ledger account. They got to match. Okay. Okay. So, we're going to take a quick look at the income statement, because it is going to be a little bit different in that at the top of your income statement we showed sales less sales returns and allowances, right, to get net sales. And as we're going on down, we look at the delivered cost as our purchases plus our freight in. Now I'm going to show you one to give us our delivered cost of purchases. So we're going to look at this. The delivered cost of purchases includes purchases plus the freight. Okay, make sense? Got it in delivered. Got to add that cost. Then we take out any returns and allowances from our net delivered cost of our purchases to give us carefully when we receive them to be sure that somebody hadn't ordered 2 dozen extra computers for themselves, and then checked it off and showed that it came into us, right? Got to have the controls in place. The same person that does one part of the receiving or paying or ordering should not be the one doing the receiving or the one authorizing the payment. You've got to separate your duties, because in this business, this is where they can embezzle, take goods. I told y'all the story already about the guy who had the computers out in the graveyard at Batesville. Oh, I didn't tell y'all that story. I worked with him. This was a real live story from Batesville, Arkansas. And he was in a position where he could fill out a purchase order goods for somebody. And he was also in the accounting department, so he could authorize the payment of the invoice. And he was also the person that took these machines to seminars and stuff, so he could receive them. He would go out and receive them, actually get them. So what he did was he had a company made up for himself with a Newport address, and he would order them and say he was ordering from this company, or for this company they were going to use, and the computers would come in. He would issue the check to that company, which was him himself, pay for that, and then when he went out there to get them out of the shipping to take them to the seminars, how he got caught was he had put them in the graveyard down there in Batesville, by the duck pond, and the cops happened to come by and see those boxes out there, and they picked them up, and they were from the company that I happened to work for at that time. And so it started getting looked into. Well, this person knew that at this company there was a laxness in the accounting department, and they did not check. They did not look at return checks to see who had signed the back of them. He had signed his name on the back of them. But he knew that nobody looked at them. We just took the top, checked the front, checked it off, and check. Nobody would have noticed. So you had to figure it out.
So he was keeping.
He'd have had a better hiding place.
Selling
He
them.
wouldn't have got caught.
Yeah, what's that? Yeah, he was selling them. Plus, he was getting the money for them himself. What'd you say, Connie? I didn't hear it.
Just say if he'd have found a better place to hide them, he probably wouldn't have got caught.
He was keeping out in the rain and like out in the weather at the graveyard, or was it?
I guess, if they knew he had a certain time, he was supposed to leave them there or something. But somehow, he was getting the money for them, plus then he was taking the ones coming back from. Actually, the money part was, he was showing that that company ordered from that company and got some and never got it, but he paid them. So he was getting them on that part. The other part was the person responsible for taking the equipment to seminars, and he would just take it and show that it didn't come, or return it. Everybody like, oh, well, it must have got lost, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, and that's when he took them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, importance of control. But he could believe this person did that. He was a churchman, upstanding, wonderful person, lots of bills, and he needed to yeah. So, as an accountant, when you're in there, I'm not trying to lie to him. But just remember, control is very important. Some of the accountants, you may not think you will now, but you may go there.
They're getting more and more and more controls all the time anyway, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, it's better. Yeah.
Criminal
But this
minds
sort of
always
thing,
figure out a way.
this sort of thing in a small business can happen, or a medium
Like
business.
DVDs and music.
You see it in the news all the time.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Okay, so we gotta separate the duties, everybody. And sometimes it is totally impossible to do that because it's a small business and you can't. Right? You gotta have one person doing just about all of it. So, if you do, I would have that person bonded. That means they're insured against embezzlement. They would be looked into, their background, They need to be bonded. So that would be an important factor. Okay, I don't think we've covered anything really radically new in this chapter. So we're going to look at doing journals, which are done very similar, right, with the exception of you don't have any subsidiary ledger. Well, you do have a few to post it on the special events, right, when they pay or something. And so, and we're also going to talk about banking procedures. So what we're going to do for this chapter is we're going to look at, we're going to do critical thinking problem 8.1. Let me get over here and turn this other thing on and give it to you, and then we'll talk about it a little bit. And then, okay, let me move my camera, get my book over here, and we'll talk about how we're going to do this. This will be a very important one. This will count almost like probably 50 points as a mini test. So what we're going to do is
Critical thinking
8.1, page 263 through 264. All right. On this problem, if you'll pull out your, y'all don't have this yet? Oh, no, y'all don't have your chapter. Did I send over chapter 8?
paperwork.
Yeah.
He did it. I think it is. He did.
This packet right here? Yeah. Yeah, do you have chapter 8?
I don't know. Let me look.
Okay, well, I don't know that we sent it. I thought we sent it, but I've got 3 extra material, and I usually have enough, because I'm thinking she might have sent them.
Did you get it from the office?
Yeah, it should say chapter 8 right on the front of counting for purchasing.
That's wrong. I didn't have chapter 6. That's right.
Okay.
We'll have to check in the office because I don't
Well, could y'all let me know, because I'll resend. I'll resend it if I had to send them. I thought.
He didn't give it to me either, but he left it laying on the desk.
Okay. If they're not there, you can go ahead and get. I'll send them today. I'll get them out right. In fact, I'm gonna leave a little early so I can get them over there before 11 o'clock before they pick up the mail. Okay.
Oh, no, they were brought last week. I imagine I've got one in the office. I'll go by and check.
Brandon, did you get a chapter 8?
Are you talking about the study guide and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
You got an 8? Okay, well then they were sent. Look in the office. They should have them.
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
I thought they did because I've only got 3 here and I've got 3 people out.
She said he laid it on the desk. I just never noticed.
Okay. Well, yay. Wild and crazy as everything's been, I thought, my gosh, maybe. Okay, good. All right. It is registration time, so you may want to be sure you get registered in your classes.
Does accounting 2 start with chapter 14?
Yes, it does.
Very good.
Accounting 2 starts with chapter 14. Yes.
Very good.
Then, okay, let's see. If there's anything else I need to tell you. The registration started today, and I want to work with whoever needs to. We're going to get you all registered, and be sure you complete this, and be sure your name's on it, the date's on it, that you turn it in. Okay. Let me get.
Yeah, I don't either.
It says may say challenge, y'all. These are old papers that I copied for your benefit. No challenge. No challenge. No critical.
Are these due
thinking.
Wednesday?
Okay. Well, boo-hoo. Why did that not
You
get
want to go
copied?
make a copy of mine for a write-on?
Okay, what you'd have to do is use your 7-3 papers from Chapter 7. It's going to have papers for your chapter for your sales journal and your accounts receivable, and then combine it with this one. I can't believe we didn't have copies of that one here. So you'll have to use, you don't have, you don't have one that says critical. Oh, wait, stop. Hang on. I'll take you where they are. I know where they are. All right, back to here because I do want to point this out anyway. So let's go back. Look at our course. I'm looking at the course. Okay. No, I'm not. But now I am. There it is. Looking at the course. And I'm going to the content module, right? If it'll ever go there. Come on. Go. Waiting. We're waiting. Because if we don't have it, I'll email it to you right this minute. Okay, because I do have the forms all in one document. What is going on? It's still spinning. Slow today for some reason. Huh. Got too cold, didn't it? Spring has been released. Front walkway out here is they're going to be working on it, so be careful if you're out there. And that's all I'm saying. Well,
We were working on that like a couple years ago.
You can always email it to us.
yeah, if it's not there, I'll email. But I want to show you how to get to the textbook site too, anyway. So, where did it go? There it is. Golly. Hello.
It's under content though.
It should be under content. Let me just. It should say critical thinking 8-1. Golly. Go ahead. You're fine. Just look at it either that or I'll email it. Okay. Oh, no. It's short. Okay. Well, y'all, what in the world? It won't come up. It's loading. It's just.
But every time you re-click it, it starts.
Okay. Then see if it'll do. You're right.
Did you push
Quit
stop and
clicking.
refresh? Sometimes that works.
Stop and refresh.
Yeah, that X up there and then the refresh button. That's what I do and it works half the time.
Half the time.
Yes.
Stop.
Yeah.
Refresh. Yeah, that might help. Sometimes it gets hung in the middle there.
But sometimes it doesn't. I don't think it's going to now.
It might. Looks like it's the whole thing might be. Yeah. Okay.
She's going to take her own class, I guess,
Okay.
on Monday, I guess.
Monday. And then you say.
What's that, 8 o'clock class?
Yeah. That's
One homework.
And I'll let you know about what I'm going to do.
You're gonna have to be sure you take this because it may not be offered the next semester. So if you don't, I don't know. But accounting 2, see that gives you. Does that give you one? You're taking that one. You're gonna take biology.
Online.
Online. Okay. 5, that's 15
Well, then yes,
an
you
hour.
can get 7.
Is that what you wanted to do? It's not gonna work. Let me re-log on. It looks to me like something's going on with our. Yeah.
This assignment's due Wednesday, Ms. Langston?
Yes, it's still.
Okay.
Yes, and then we're gonna move on.
Is that the only assignment we have is critical thinking?
Yes. Golly Moses. I wanted to. Well, let's just give it. Yeah, that's all. I'm done with y'all. If y'all want to go, I'm just going to look up this and be sure that I've got the forms there for you. And okay, we'll go in there, Reg. Oh, let's see if I can. Yes, ma'am.
Mister, remember when I asked you if I could bypass that class to go straight into desktop publishing, and you said okay?
Now what? Say that again.
You slept since then, haven't you?
Yes, I have, ma'am. I got it.
I wanted to take desktop publishing this semester, and it has a prerequisite. But Mrs.
Right.
Burleson said it was just fine with her. She thought I did fine. My typing skills and everything are good enough. And you said it would be okay too. Mr. Ball said that you'll have to register me for that because you have to override it.
Yeah, I will.
Can
You
you
just
do
send me,
that?
you send me an email and I'll stick you in it.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Here we go. Let's see if it's here, and it's not. No, I hadn't put it yet. That's the content module. I hadn't put it yet. Did I? Or did I put it in the assignment?
You clicked content
I'm in it.
immediately,
I'm in it.
and you didn't click on the chapter.
It wasn't there because I
that's
hadn't
right.
put the stuff in there yet.
Okay.
Okay, and we're not probably going to do. Okay. Let me open. Yeah, I got to I'll get in there and fix all this, but let me go ahead while we're here, show you how to get on the course and put that content in there right now, which I can do. To get to it, you go to reference, you click on 13th edition. Okay. Then you click on open URL. And there it is. And then you click on student edition. Okay, and then you choose your chapter, whatever chapter you want. 7. And then here's your stuff right down here. You can click on multiple choice quiz. You can click on learning objectives. You can click on, not PowerPoints. I don't think they'll let you have the PowerPoints. But you can have the Excel templates. PowerPoint presentations. There's the plain one. You can do that one, just not the narrated. If you just click on PowerPoint presentations, it'll be there without the narration. Okay, so let me go back into my thing. Okay, and let me be sure I put those in there right now. Get back to my No, I don't have. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do. Yay. It opened up another one when I got there. Okay, so content. Doing it now as we speak. Add new. Chapter 8, CT 1. Browse. And go get them. See if it's here. I saw it. That's the challenge forms. It's the same forms. Okay, there's chapter. Okay, there they are at the bottom. Now, I'm going to do some for that chapter. I have to do that. Complicated. Alright, so it should be there. Let me just see if there's another form I might want to put in there too, though, just in case. But I think challenge problem, that's it. It's the challenge problem. But I believe that'll do it. Let's see if there's anything over here. If not, I can enter all these forms, if I need to. But I think I've got them all grouped in one thing under that challenge problem. So we should be good. Should have everything you need. Should have, let's look at it and see. Yep. Let me see. Open that file and let's see what we got. We've got, and there's the purchases journal, there's the sales journal. There's all your accounts payable, accounts receivable.
Are you through with us today?
Yes, ma'am, you can go. General ledger. I'm just being sure all these forms are there. There's your things for your schedules. And was there anything
Appreciate
else?
it.
Okay.
Ms. Langston,
Yes.
I won't be here this Wednesday. I have to go
Okay.
to children's with my son. Can I just drop my work off?
Yes, you can, and then just be sure to view the lecture. Let's see, girls, wait a minute.
So broke up. It is. Every time I try to watch it, it's so broke up. You can't watch it.
I tried to watch it last night and I was missing a lot of issues.
That's why I'm so lost, because I have no clue.
These are all just purchases.
I couldn't find it.
So you want me to?
I guess Sheila showed me where it is.
No, it won't. It's Geo. But this is going to be a wild week, I can tell.
Go to Wednesday.
You're in. You are in. So that's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Let's go get you right now.
Right. Thanks for your help, Connie.
Throw my hands up for this.
I'm going to call Connie last night. I'm going to go print out my PowerPoint and stuff. Jen, take me to the library.
Sure. Take you to where?
To the library.
Library's in Melbourne.
Take me to the
Media lab?
Yeah.
I do. Can I take you down the hall?
Oh, she's gonna think of it.
Just take her and just...
Yeah, I tried to make her understand the other day that people get out of the way.
Hey, they do. All you gotta do is just keep them wheels rolling.
What in the case it means best?
Well, you know what? After so many people get hit in the shin with the wheelchair, they will start moving.